Doesn't matter, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
But it was great. And, I sit back sometimes, I know people see me even today on base. It's weird. You finished over 32 years. That don't seem real. That can't be. Talked to a gentleman today. He said, I'm finishing up on 20. My hat's off to you. I don't know how you did it. I'm like, time goes by fast, and maybe maybe it is the grace of God or some type of miracle, immaculate conception. I don't know, but it happened. It went down. So that's the deal, man. So that's a little bit about me, my history, the tours I've been on. I will say, off the top of my head, my favorite place in the world to travel and visit and stay for like a good period of time where the people were real warm is Japan. I've been to the most northern, remote locations of Japan, a spot called Amori. That's a township in prefecture up in northern Japan, where nobody really speaks no English. There's you got to get Google Translate on the game, but you could feel the love, and they have a love and respect for different cultures. And I had a phenomenal experience up there. And then I had it all throughout Japan, honestly. But even in the most remote locations, you could feel the love, respect, the honor, and the welcoming, like you feel like you belong. And I say, a lot of times when we go overseas on deployment, we don't really get to see the location, like the real location. We get to see a little sanitized spot. But if you get a chance, go back out. I tell people I've been in a lot of different countries, but from the start to finish, that Japan was like the best overseas country to visit. And just to see, I think it's and it statistically supports that too, one of the safest countries to visit, one of the cleanest, no trash cans in the street. They have a motto of, if you brought trash with you, please take it with you. It's kind of crazy. And to me, from a New Yorker standpoint, you ride the trains. I know about the numbers. So you say if it says on there, stop 32 or stop 56, I know that stop. I might not be able to pronounce the name of the Japanese name, but they got like red, green, yellow lines, and they have that number, and we're good. And then the platforms are lined up with the letter, and like we're good, And then they have people who speak English, who be able to
people that,
help you navigate through it. So I love it, man. And fall asleep safe and don't got to worry about, particular crime or if you might lose your belongings on the train, the belongings going to find you again, But yeah, that trains is real easy, man. And like I said, I love it, man. I just love not, and I can say that, especially now, in America, it's like going into New York. If I fly into New York today, my head is on a swivel. There's a level of stress and anxiety that hit. You got to be on, you can't be falling asleep at the wheel. They're going to get you. Somebody's watching you, whether you're not watching them or not. So like coming to America and being here in America today is sort of similar to that feeling compared to like being in Japan. Like Japan, we good, man. Like it's all right. Like it blows my mind. If you've ever been out there in Japan, you could be leaving the club at like 5 o'clock in the morning, downtown Tokyo. At 5:30, there's like kids, little children, 6, 7 years old on the train with you in a uniform. And I was like, where they do that at? Around these people who are intoxicated? It's a crazy experience. Like, y'all okay with this? But because it's normally they have a level of social contract that we don't. Not everybody in America signed up for that. We ain't signed up for that. So it's every man for themselves. Your child might not come back, for various reasons, right? In Japan, it's like, man, it's cool, and I like that. I like that safety net. I'm gonna deal with that, man. I got I gotta make another move. So, that's my story about did I want to join? And I tell you, I tell people this who serve today and throughout my time at CMC, I told people I was the master of the 2-year reenlistment. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know about this Navy, man. Let me get what's the minimum? They say, 2 years. All right, let me get the minimum. Bam, hit me with the 2-year joint. I did 10 years. And they're
Mhm.
like, "Hey, what you want?" I said, "Damn, I may as well get knock out this 20 because like, I already got 10." And that
Yeah.
one went for that. I feel like it might have hampered my growth and my potential to like really do something bigger, right? I
Mhm.
did something big, but if I had like, took it a little bit more seriously, that's how unserious I was with the Navy and blessed to still be successful, even though I wasn't really focused on it.
Yeah.
And if I could do that, anybody could do